Hey everybody, Matt from Collectibles in that, and got another figure review unboxing. Getting to open the biggest figure yet on this channel. Definitely bigger than the Hydra Stomper. That's right. We have the DC Multiverse Swamp Thing. Now, I absolutely love this figure. If you've read the comics, you know the story. Alec Holland is a scientist and worked with his friend, but love got between them, and his friend tried to kill him with chemicals, and so on and so forth. You get Swamp Thing. You should definitely read those good comics. I know him from the short-lived cartoon and definitely the toy line. That's what I remember. I think Kenner did it. Those figures were sweet back in the 90s, but he is just phenomenal. I mean, there's so much detail went into this. Definitely McFarlane doing a good job there. Yeah, just all of it, just every bit of this figure, just like the roots, and he's so hefty. Like I said, how tall he is. He's heavy to boot, super heavy. All right, spinning around, get a little look at the back art. Like if you're into fig photography, that is just, yeah, you strive for shots like that. I love that. Really cool. So, yeah, let's crack into them. I also see there's a card, like a collectible card back here. That looks awesome. Gotta back the camera up a little bit on this guy. Woo. Man, he is a hefty figure. Again, so much detail in this guy. Like down to every little root, like every little like gnarl. Just good paint. Great paint job. My hand for scale. I mean, look how hefty he is. Like, yeah. Definitely thuds. Yeah, good articulation. Yeah, he's just menacing. Like, awesome. Pretty sure the first like comic he was in was like a horror-based comic, and you could tell not a lot of head movement. It's like his head doesn't even go back or forth or anything. So, only minimal on his head movement a bit. Yeah, I'm afraid to like really crank on it. You don't want to break it or nothing. It doesn't look like it bends too well. Yeah, everything else pretty much good articulation on him. Like I said, like, oh, geez, yeah. Yeah, if you're into fig photography, which is probably what I'm going to do a little bit, like, yeah, just that detail on him. Just get this close up. Look at that. The red eyes. Just really good. Yeah, good paint job on this guy. Like, the dark bags. Like, look, it's like he's all mangled. Like, yeah, just, oh. I always just thought he was just so cool looking. Yeah, look at the detail. The leaves. I dig that. It's like its own loose piece too. They're like, not like hard plastic to them. Oh yeah. He's kind of got like a flappy foot here. It's not so bad. Good movement in the feet. Like I said, move them joints a bit there. Yeah, really good movement on this guy. Yeah, to put him in any collection, DC, whatever, it's, yeah, if you're a figure collector, he should be up on the list, I would say. He's definitely a little hard to get him to stand, but there is a stand in the box, so, but there you go. You can get him to stand on his own, then that's a win. But yeah, look, oh, geez, terrifying. I love it. Yeah. And like I said, if you're a figure collector like me, then someone as awesome as this would definitely make your collection like even more perfect. But yeah. Now, just to get like I said, he's big. I'm going to say that a whole bunch, but just to get a good scale of him with other figures from this McFarlane line, he just towers over them. Like, yeah, massive. Him versus Batman. Batman would never stand a chance against this guy, I would say. I don't know, that's actually a good fight. And did they ever fight? I don't know. Leave a comment down below, maybe if they did. Let me know. Get a good look at him fully right here. So I gotta pull the camera pretty far away from him. Just, yeah, I can't say enough how much I love this this guy. Probably now my favorite figure of 2021. Let's check out his goods. He doesn't come with too much. He has this extra hand, like the shape of a thorn for piercing. So like a sword hand, I guess, or just like, you know, basic stabbing hand. Pretty pointy. And, doesn't look like there's a preference. It looks like you could either use it on the right or the left, technically. At least that's what it looks like, which is pretty cool. Switch it up a bit. Maybe that way. Yeah, we'll use this one. Thinking it fits pretty well on that right hand. Like I said, I think you could switch it up either way, but hey, I totally dig that. Yeah, he doesn't need a slew of extra hands. I mean, you know, how many could you give him? But that one, I really, yeah, that was a good choice. They at least gave him like something like that. Very fitting, like a thorn. I love it. And maybe you could argue he should have came with more, you know, hands and stuff. But, you know, I'm always a more simple guy. I always say less is more. All right, we got this cool looking card here. Pretty sure it's like the, yeah, it's the same art on the back of the box. Just in like a collectible card version. Like I said, I dig that artwork. Like that, whoever did that fig photography did a phenomenal job. Here we go. While scientist Alec Holland was working on a formula to grow plant life where there was none, a rival organization vying for the formula set off a bomb that covered. Oh, that's a misspell, I guess. In his biorestorative serum. To escape the flames of the explosion, he stumbled into a nearby swamp, where he mutated into the strange hero known as Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing has a superhuman strength and the ability to regenerate any portion of his body. He can also command plants to do his bidding and change locations instantly by inhabiting vegetation anywhere in the world. I mean, tell me he's not a cool character. I mean, his powers are cool. You wouldn't want to live as Swamp Thing, but, you know, with the whole look he's got going. But, yeah. But yeah, not a bad little addition to this this figure. Add that to the box. And then they have a stand. I wish more figures, just in any line, any company, came with stands. Like, the fact he comes with a stand is quite amazing. Because, yeah, look, like the second you give him that stand, he's standing. Because it's doing what it's supposed to do, you know. Yeah. Other companies out there, listen, give your figures stands. And then other companies will be making money off of stands. Think about that one. Mind blown. But, yeah, this is probably one of the coolest figures I own now, period. Like, I have a couple cool figures in my collection, but this is, bar none, probably the best one I own. I would go as far as to say one of the best figures of 2021, no doubt. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of them. What were your favorite figures of last year? Yeah, let me know. Maybe I'll try to look for them and give them a good review. I like critiquing these figures. If you like me doing the same, like I said, leave a comment. Any criticism is duly appreciated. Yeah, maybe what are your most sought after figures of 2022 this year. I have a lot pre-ordered. Maybe you do too. Let me know. And maybe I can find some stuff on some toy hunts I have planned, So stay tuned for those, hopefully here soon. I know I haven't been consistent with my videos as much, but bear with me. It's a lot to do all by yourself. Full-time jobs ruining things and such. But it pays for awesome figures. So like, share, subscribe if you could. It'd be much appreciated. And hopefully you're all staying safe out there. And maybe catch you in the next one. Big love. Peace.